Specialties make lousy parachutes.
Welcome to Lone Wolfer Garage. As always, I am your host, Lone Wolfer, and I am here today in the garage with my girl, Michelle. This is a 2009 XL1200N Nightster, and she needs some brake work. Specifically, the front brake switch is not working anymore, and the plunger for the front brake master cylinder has failed. I believe that these two things are connected. I believe the leaking from the plunger on the master cylinder here leaked onto the brake switch and caused it to fail. Basically, the rubber just kind of disintegrated. But it's one of those things that happens every once in a while, so I'm going to take the opportunity right now to fix it because the She-Wolfer is looking to get her first ride in for the season on Monday, and hopefully I can get this fixed and safe by then. But I'm also going to actually replace the entire front brake line because I didn't know this, but there's actually like a scheduled maintenance for doing that in the Harley manual. I want to say it was like every 10,000 miles or something like that. And yeah, I have not kept on that at all because this bike has 96,000 miles on it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this mirror. This I have the extended post and then mount underneath. This is a TorqueBit 40. So those bolts right there, which are a T27, have to come out. I'm going to have to take out the screws for the reservoir top and empty that out. It's going to get a little bit messy, but let's just get it done. Some people are going to say to drain this beforehand. Some people are going to be like me, I'm going to drain it right into a trash can. I'm really joking, and I'm going to be going to the household hazardous waste event here local to me to get rid of a bunch of brake fluid, oil, antifreeze, and a bunch of other stuff that I have sitting around the garage. There we go. The brake line is held on by a 12 millimeter bolt. I'm going to be keeping the bolt, but I'm going to be replacing the crush washers that are in there. Let's do that for now. Fucking hate brake fluid. So for the bulk of this video, it's going to be rebuilding the master cylinder and putting a new plunger in. I did have to get some new crush washers, and I actually got one of these copper sets from Harbor Freight. They are not, labeled very well, but I was able to match them up to the banjo bolt pretty easily. So I've got all my washers. I got my part, which is right here. This is a master cylinder rebuild kit, front XL07-013 single, 11 millimeter bore. That's the important thing about this particular bike. This is an 11 millimeter bore. They're supposed to have a number on the inside here, which I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it does say 11. And so that means it's 11 millimeter. Some have a 14 if they are, for some reason, metric on a American-made motorcycle. Older bikes are going to have 3/8 or 7/8 or something like that. But whatever those standard numbers are, doesn't matter to me because I don't have that on this bike, so I don't care. So this one is an 11 millimeter bore. So the next step is that the brake lever's actually got to come off. It's on there pretty simply, it's just a snap ring holding in this pin. But for those of you who don't know me, I hate snap rings. All right, let's start pulling apart the plunger. Of course, there's another snap ring in there. Ugh. Now, recording yourself doing this might actually help you, or at least take pictures. so that you can see how everything goes back together. Alright, so what I'm going to go do is I am going to go hit this with a ton of brake cleaner and just get this as clean as I possibly can. Maybe hit it with a wire brush as well. Hopefully I've got a couple little wire brushes that I can get down in that channel there, but I might need to hit up a hardware store or something for something small enough. Alright, let's put this one together, hopefully the right way the first time. Alright, let's see if we can put this back together again correctly.